Well, good evening, everyone. Dave DeBerardinis. It is the fourth in the series of 4 training videos on how to become a certified business builder with Tavala. Thanks for joining us. So we got an exciting call coming up for you tonight. Let's get started. Tonight, and actually the last 4 weeks, we've actually been training what's called the Tavala rhythm. The Tavala rhythm is a simple but a very complete program that help to assure that you're going to be successful in this business. And what we've done the last 4 weeks is covered each piece of it and taught each part. So I'm going to go through and give you a summary of what we went through. I've also been able to tag a lot of these slides on which video you can watch. If you've missed any of these or you want to make sure your team gets on it, I'll share that with you too, okay? So let's get rolling. The Tavala rhythm. So we've had this 4-part series that started 4 weeks ago. Number one, week 1 was certifying people as a brand partner. It's really the first step in going through your strategy review with your upline. Week 2 was share, connect, and guide. Share, connect, and guide is probably the core of this entire how we approach this and how we share and like that. And we'll talk about that for a few. Week 3 was mastering your daily, your weekly, and your monthly rhythm. Tonight, week 4, we're going to put it all together for you. Okay, so what needs to happen is, and what we're talking about here tonight is the 4th in the series of becoming a certified business builder, which is our 2nd level on this leadership path here at Tavala. So the requirements for becoming a certified builder is 1, become a certified brand partner. If you missed video 1, you're absolutely going to want to go see that. I'm going to share a few ideas with you this evening in this summary so you'll get a sense of what it is. Number 2, to be a business builder certified, complete these 4 modules. Okay, this is number 4. Number 3, share 2 samples a day, 5 days a week for 4 weeks. These are the habits that the leaders do and use to create their business. And if you want to create the business, this is what you're going to want to do too. And you want to be recognized as one of the top 250 who become certified business builder. The company is putting that on a website. And after tonight's video, if you have done these other pieces, becoming a certified brand partner, done all 4 modules, done the samplings that you shared, you will be able to certify yourself as a certified business builder. Now, where do you find the other videos if you haven't seen them all? They're on a website called tavala.com/training. Tavala.com/training. You can see the first of the 3 training videos there, right there on screen. Now, Tavala's mission is to empower the transformation of all people on their journey through life. Our field leadership mission is to teach the skill sets required so you can transform your life with the Tavala products and the opportunity. So where do you find this Tavala rhythm document? Let's cover that first in case you don't know where that is. Number 1, you can find it on our app. You know we have an app, right? It's www.tavalaapp.com. That's how you can sign up right online, or you can go to your app store. Whether you have an Apple or an Android, you can go and download it there, okay? Now on the app, you're going to see we're on the media page, and right here, right there on the 2nd line is the PDF, the Tavala rhythm. The other place you can get it is your back office under dashboard, and you'll see it here on your quick links, okay? So that's where you can get the document. So part 1 of the training. And you'll see up in the corner here, guys, I have video 1 of 4 right in the upper right-hand corner. So this is where you can access it again. Part 1 of the training was becoming a certified brand partner, okay, in the Tavala rhythm. So becoming certified, you can start marketing yourself as a certified brand partner, not just a brand partner. Now, the certification requirements to go through that is, number 1, download and read, well, the Tavala rhythm, right? Number 2, fill out pages 6 through 8. That's your strategy review section, okay? We're going to want to set up a time with your upline to complete your review session. I would recommend you look and chat with your Palladium or higher upline who's active in the business so they can really give you the best idea of how to be successful here, okay? Additionally, you need to share 2 samples a day for 5 days. And I'd say you want to have that done in 7 days, okay? By the way, Even if you haven't had your strategy review session yet, you can start your sampling right now. You can do it before the strategy, so you don't have to wait, okay? So strategy review, what is that? The strategy review is 3 pages. It's page 6, 7, and 8 in the Tavala rhythm. And what these pages are is really helping your brand new person. You want to do this in the first 24 to 48 hours, but really get focused on what do they have? What's here? Why are they here? What's their purpose? What are they liking to, what are they trying to create, become? What about setting goals? They have a transformation goal for their body. How about transforming their lifestyle? What are they looking to make in the next 6 months or 2 years? Helping your people get focused on why they're here and clarity on that is really important for their level of success that they're going to find with Tavala. There's even a checklist to make sure they've reviewed the compensation plan. They're on the Facebook pages. It's just that one piece, because when someone starts out, probably the most important thing those first couple of days is to get the process moving for them. They're excited and they're scared all at the same time. So your job is to get them started on the right foot. And we do that with, well, the strategy review. So I want to say congratulations to everyone who's become a certified brand partner and being recognized as a certified brand partner. The company is only going to recognize the first 500 globally. I do say globally, we're in quite a few countries now and expanding every day. Now, where do you find that? It's on Tavala. If you want to see who's already certified, you go to tavala.com, recognition. You'll see that there at the top of the page. And then at the bottom of that page, you'll see I've got another arrow coming. There it is, certified brand partner. If you click on that, there's over 100 people that have been certified that have gone through the process and submitted their information. I know there's folks on our team that haven't done that yet, so you want to get on that to be in this first group, right? But that's where you'll find the certification. Also, continuing with video 1 of 4 here. Oh, here we go. The certified, you'll get a certificate, a certified brand partner with your name and the date, as well as be able to market yourself in your emails, on your website, on Facebook as a certified brand partner, okay? More importantly, you got the skill sets, right? Training part 2, this is the second video you can find on tavala.com/training. We talked about helping others transform. We went into share, connect, and guide. Where to find the videos, the before and after pictures, and more things to share with people. So and guys, I'm not covering everything on here, and that's why I have video 2 of 4. I'm going to give you, I want you to see the whole thing put together at once rather than just the pieces, okay? So helping others transform is, who wants to transform their body? Think about that. Not just make a list of anybody. Who do you know that wants to transform their body? How about who do you know who wants to transform their lifestyle? They want more income. Now, this might be separate lists. They may be on both lists, right? But sit down and think. Don't just do the shotgun approach. Really get a thought into this, because when you call, it's going to be more authentic. When you share, it's going to be more authentic. People who want to transform their body, their lifestyle, and you're going to find that some people just aren't ready for the transformation yet. And that's absolutely fine. So just to be realistic, right? Not everybody says yes, they want to try a sample. Not everybody moves forward. I mean, there's just, a lot of the leaders I know we're seeing, just my wife Joy and I are seeing about 30% that are signing up. So 3 out of 10. But if you do that consistently and sharing enough, those 3 turn into 6 and into 9 and into many, many thousands now for us. So that's how this thing grows, okay? So just understand, not everybody says yes. It's absolutely cool, but make your list and then call the next person on the list, okay? Share, connect, guide. You want to keep this simple, 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 simple. What do you share? You share the products and you share the opportunity, okay? Connect, what is that? Connecting is about following up. It's about getting back with them. This is where most people miss most of their team and most of the sales and the potential for them to make money is they're not following up. And I'm going to share a little insight with you in just a minute that I think once you see it, you'll never miss following up with somebody. And then the guide. Guiding is nothing more than directing your prospect to the information they need, or getting somebody above you, somebody in your organization, especially if you're brand new, to be that guide for your people. They'll do it absolutely in a moment, okay? Sharing. How do you share? Well, number one, we got the mobile app, right? At tavalaapp.com. You can do that. You can also, old school method is we have a page on the Tavala website, tavala.com/daily follow-up. And this is for old school. You can copy and paste. I think I got a picture of it for you. But you can just cut and paste right off of that into a text or into an email. But before you start sending emails out, understand that Facebook messages and text are opened about 98% of the time within just a few minutes. Emails are opened about 18 to 22% of the time and take about 6 hours. Emails are dead. They just haven't been buried yet. It's just not the way that most people interact anymore online, because a lot of people are on the phone like that and they'll respond to a text, right? So if you want to see how to do this on, there we go. Online, this is what the page looks like. And there's a whole page of these. I just showed you a few here on the side. It is so easy to use. You would just cut and paste the welcome to the company overview. You can just cut and paste that and you're off into the races, okay? So really simple, or just use the app. The app has everything on it that you need. So connect the follow-up. Oh, we got a little something at the bottom. Fortune's in the follow-up, right? Here's the piece I wanted to share with you. And down at the corner here, you're seeing how we track people and how we track all of our customers. And by the way, that is the last page. You got 3 to a page in the Tavala rhythm. 20% of the money is made on the first or second follow-up, and that's where most people stop. In fact, many people don't even follow up once. They're waiting for their customer or the potential brand partner to call them back. Guys, it's so rare. It's so rare that somebody's going to call you and say, oh my goodness, I got to start. Okay? So what does that mean for us as business people? Well, if only 20% is in the first or second follow-up, where's the rest of the money? 80% of the money is in the 5th through the 8th follow-up. In the 5th through the 8th follow-up. See, what people want to know is this, guys. Your first 4 times that you follow up with somebody, that's where you're developing trust. The second 4 times is where they develop their commitment. Okay? That's where they develop their commitment. So I want you to follow up and follow through. This is huge. This is where the teams and the organizations and the individuals who are following up and getting to that 5th through the 8th follow-up are getting higher, distinctly higher sales, and more people signing up because people are trusting them and they're moving forward. So anybody can do this. This is not about sales. This is about good customer service, and that's where you're going to get it. Now the guiding portion, and you saw the smaller version of this, is a form, and we have 3 to a page on the back of the last page in the rhythm, where you can just make notes on their name, how you met them, form, F-O-R-M, stands for family, occupation, recreation, and what's their motivation. So you can make little notes and then keep a list of what you said to them. Again, this first 4, that develops trust. Put the date down when it is, and you're going to see we have a lot of people that sign up many times without us talking to them again, just because we're sending these little bits of information to them. It's really fascinating how that works and how successfully it works. So share, connect, guide. You share the products or the opportunity. Connect is following up. You can use the app or you can use the page, tavala.com/daily follow-up. And then guiding, directing your prospects to the information to reach a decision. That's all there is, guys. And use the form. This is so simple, guys. You can do your follow-ups. If you're using the app, you can probably follow up with 8 to 10 people with less than 15 minutes. Really, pretty cool. Part 3, this is video 3 of 4. This is what we did last week. We talked about launching your business. We talked about the Tavala rhythm, the daily rhythm, the weekly rhythm, the monthly rhythm. And we talked about Impact Product Experiences, which is a Facebook group that is starting to blow up this past week. So launching your business, absolutely essential. When any store opens, what do? They have a grand opening, right? It's just what you do. Now you can do these live. You can do them video conference like this with your upline. You can do it with your upline on the phone and putting the phone in the center of your living room or at a coffee shop or whatever, right? So the meeting can last as little as 15 minutes. Share with your guests in a minute or less why you're using the Tavala product or products, why you started this business, and what your transformation goals are. and make sure you share with them that how you plan to help transform others. Number 2, share the video. Welcome to Tavala, the company overview. It's an 8-minute video. Push play. If you're in a coffee shop, bring your iPad and just hit play. You know, if you're at home, you can stream it to your TV. If your computer screen's big enough, you can sit around there and watch that. So simple, right? Then have your special guest, your upline, somebody who is maybe more experienced to be on the call or even in the living room as possible, but you can still do it virtually, and have them share their story and them answer questions and help guide your people. You want to have one of your launch events set up in the first week. That's when you're the most excited. Imagine your friends and you all doing this together. How cool would that be? Now the rhythm, let's talk about a rhythm. There's a rhythm to life and a rhythm to everything we do. We have a daily, a weekly, and a monthly rhythm here with Tavala. The daily rhythm is really the foundation. It's what we do. It's 8 very simple but very effective and fast activities you can do every day. Number 1, transform your body. That means use at least one Tavala product per day. Number 2, transform others. Share 2 a day. Help others transform. Transform your business. Growing your business is about sharing tools. If you want to grow this thing faster, and a tool would be like before and after pictures. You can send it from the app. Maybe sending the overview video. Perhaps sending the compensation plan to somebody who wants to get into the nuts and bolts of that, okay? You want to share at least one tool a day. Transform your lifestyle, your income. That's what I'm talking about here. Connect with one person a day to your support team on a 3-way call, upline, downline, sideline, it doesn't matter. Get somebody else. The most powerful thing that your prospect can hear is social proof. If you're not taking advantage of 3 ways, we find this, for every 5 3-ways that come to us, 3 of them end up buying. It's just so effective, and it's not a sales approach. It's just tell them your story. If your downline calls you and says, hey, would you talk to this person? Don't get into the sales mode. Tell them your results with Tavala, whether it's the product or the opportunity. And if you just started, say, I just started. I'm so excited. Come join us, right? That social proof is just awesome. Transform your mind. Read 10 pages a day. Positive. Personal development books. It's been said that the only difference you'll be 5 years from today is through the people you associate with and the books you read. You want to choose those wisely. Transform your skills. Well, you're doing it here, guys, right? This is part of it. Help one less experienced person a day. You want to grow as a leader? Leaders teach. That's what leaders do. You want to grow your team? You want to transform your skills? Teach part of what you're seeing here tonight to somebody less experienced than you. Do that tomorrow. Do it to 2 or 3 people. Transform your list. Add 1 new name daily to your transformation list. Who needs to transform their body? Who needs to transform their lifestyle? That's your list. Add to it every day. Transform socially. Visit the Tavala Facebook page. Make sure you go to Impact Product Experience. Okay, that's a massive page. Weekly rhythm. Share 2 a day, 5 days a week. That's what the leaders do. You want to be a leader? You want to have success? Success leaves clues. 2 a day, 5 days a week. Share samples. Watch Tavala Nation, weekly update each week on Facebook. Happens on Wednesdays. Watch at least 1 training video every week. Read the weekly corporate emails. A lot of good information, guys. Read how many people review how many people you shared your products with or a tool with. Review how many new names you added to your transformation list. Review your new brand partners. This is growing a team. It's sort of like you got to make sure that everybody's, you're giving them what they need. And that's just the development of being a leader and being what we're working on here, and that is a business builder. We have a monthly rhythm with Tavala. How to set your business on autopilot. And the key thing is autopilot means auto ship. I know you don't have to when you sign up. I get that. But if you're not a product of the product and you're not building the business, see, the culture that you want to develop on your team is making sure, number 1, that people are getting the value of the product, right? That they know how to use it and getting that. And number 2, that they're ordering it every month. You want to help them and expand on what they are ordering. The first person you want to lead into this approach is you. Your team will do what you do, not what you say. So you want to do those things. So I would recommend, this is not Tavala talking, this is the field talking. I'm in the field just like you guys are. I recommend to everybody, if they're serious about the business, get an auto ship. That's called a regular monthly order, a recurring order. This establishes culture in your team. Your success really depends on the culture that you establish. The other culture is 2 a day, 5 days a week for 4 weeks. 2 a day, 5 days a week for 4 weeks. That's what it takes. It's a consistency. Grocery stores can't close for a couple days every week. They're open, right? It's consistent. Most of them 7 days a week. So, impact product experiences. You've got to go back to video 3 and watch the last 15 minutes or so. Rich Schaefer and our VP, Jake Hadlock, did an unbelievable job explaining this page. It is so powerful. We grew. It was a page the company set up. It just grew by about 700 people since last Wednesday night because you guys are starting to use it. It's a page that we're not selling on there. There's no pitching. There's none of that. You don't put your website on there. It's a Facebook group where you're going to want to add all your customers to. Get their permission first. You're going to want to add all those, tag them in there and like that, because they only approve 2 posts a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. And you want to get in there as one of the members and brand partners and builders here, and every day do at least, like the page at least 3 times, at least 3 posts, and you want to make comments on at least 3 posts, okay? Why? We get 2 posts a day, each getting 100 comments. Facebook says this is important. This is exciting. They start sharing it more often to all of your friends and to your Facebook, all the customers and potential partners you've added to that page. This is how another company grew their business from 1 million to 8 million a month within 6 months. Just this one simple concept. Go back to video 3 and watch it. It's absolutely ridiculous, and we're starting to see the numbers run. So that's pretty cool. So again, the requirement to become a certified business builder is you got to be a certified brand partner. You have to complete these 4 modules. For many of you tonight, you will be certified, which is awesome. You can watch the other trainings if you have not seen them all at tavala.com/training. This module will be up there tomorrow also. Share 2 samples a day, 5 days a week for 4 weeks. This builds your daily, weekly, and monthly rhythm. What you learn is what you teach. What you do is what your team does, right? That's the key here. Duplication is nothing more than following the leader. And the first leader in your business, and the only people that your team cares about, they don't care about your upline, they care about you. They need to see you doing the do. They need to see you moving through and taking the actions if you would expect them to, okay? So I want you to take personal responsibility for it. And what we've done here in the Tavala Rhythm is taught the different series and skill sets, okay? You're gonna see more trainings coming out from the field as well as from corporate, and this is where you start. If you want to build the business, this is where you start. So we're excited about every new certified brand partner as well as every new certified business builder that's going to be You'll see people on that list tomorrow. There's a new certificate for that, business builder with your name on it, and you'll be able to market and advertise yourself as a certified business builder. This adds credibility, guys. So what's your vision? Brand partner, certified business builder, brand partner, the first 500 get recognition, certified business builder, the first 250, we'll have certified leader, certified field trainer. Guys, you can go all the way here with Tavala. We have amazing products. We have a great corporate staff with the right mindset, with the right focus, with the right heart. You've got great field leadership. Everything's here. It's just a matter of you stepping in and using the tools that are available here to move you. And this is about you and about your family and about why you're here. This is what it takes, and this is how we do it. Cool stuff, huh? So that's a bit of a review on the entire Tavala Rhythm, the brand partner certification and the business builder certification. Tonight, though, we have something really cool. We have a leadership roundtable. So we're excited, and I've got other leaders, which is awesome, on the line here. So if they have their hands raised, I will bring them out. Let me scroll down and see to my attendees here. And I don't know who this person is. Flyers, don't know who you are. Okay, so there we go. That looks like Joy. Rich Schaefer coming out. Promote to panelist. Darlene. Promote the panelists. We're going to stop the share here so you can start seeing all these good-looking people. Richard Schaefer, not out there. Promote the panelists. Not sure why. And Mapo, you want to come out? There's Richard Schaefer coming out. Somebody here, I'm not sure who that is. There's Rich Schaefer. I tell you, let me bring out a few more people here. If I got their hands up, Susan, Terry, no. Let's see if I can do that. Cindy Burton, sorry about that. You're at the top of the page. And these are leaders that we're bringing out here that were invited on the call. If you have your hand up and you weren't somebody invited on the call, no big deal. We're just going to bring out the ones who are. Anybody else? Mapu, you up for coming out here? I'm going to promote you, girl. Hope you're there. Yeah, I'm not sure who Flyers is. So, no, hey, Mapu. Let's unmute everybody. So let me unmute Cindy there. Let me unmute Mapu. I'm not sure who this is. Chantel. I didn't see Chantel. I don't know who Flyers is.
Where's Wendy?
I don't see Wendy. I don't see Wendy. Is anybody else on here? I have one phone caller. They're listening. I can't bring them out. I don't know who Flyers is, so I'm not now. Looks like this is who we got, guys. Let's run with this. So welcome. I just these are what you're seeing on the screen here, guys. Is a lot of the leaders here with Tavala. Ask them to be on so we can share. They can share with you, what they're doing, how they're creating business and like that. So let's just start. I got a couple questions for you guys. Let's start with this one. If you only had to give one piece of advice to somebody brand new, one piece of advice, what would you advise them when they start with Tavala? Who'd like to go first?
I will. Don't wait to start.
I'm sorry?
Don't wait to start.
Don't wait. Okay, so let's say they started. What's the first thing you would advise them to do?
Watch videos.
Can you hear me?
But call people. Call your friends. Tell them what you're doing. Say, I found this wonderful product. It's, don't wait. I wanted to wait and to start until I'd lost and had my story, and Darlene was, no, don't wait. And I listened to her, and that's the best thing I did. I didn't wait. I used her story and other people's stories to get going until I had my own story.
Right.
And they don't care who it is that's losing the weight. When they have weight to lose, they just want to know what it is, they want to be part of it. They want to try it.
Cool. So a good piece of advice to start them out with: get going, don't wait. Got it. Who'd like to be next? What's the one piece of advice you give?
Buy a builder's box. Get samples. Please, please, please get samples. Have samples to share.
To share. Okay. Is that how you built your business?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Who'd like to be next? Rich, what do you do? What's your one piece of advice?
Every day, without fail, I do something that's motivational. First thing in the morning when I wake up, listen to either podcasts. Now, I'm at the gym first thing in the morning, but whether you're driving to work or whether you're taking a break, 15 minutes, half hour podcasts. I can't tell you enough about mindset and being able to build up yourself mentally. They say your income matches those that you surround yourself with. Now, whether you surround yourself with other leaders that are doing a podcast, it doesn't matter whether you're in their presence or you're listening to their podcast. I can tell you over the past, this year, 2018, listening to them every day, there have been questions, there have been scenarios, there have been responses that people have made that tweaked and recalled certain things I listened to in the podcast, and I was able to answer them poised authoritatively as if I had given that response hundreds of times before.
Cool.
And it came off really, really strong. So building up that mindset, also in doing that, when you're going through your mindset, always remember your why you're working with Tavala, why you're here. It's not about because you like the products. There's a reason why you're doing this. There's a reason why you're building your business. And then also, don't worry about what other people do. Don't worry if people are going up really good, crushing it through the ranks. Everybody works at their own pace. Some can work more hours. Some can't work as many hours. Some have a different way of approaching people and speaking to people. Others people's success and the time that they achieve that success in should not be a determining factor for yourself.
Gotcha.
Sense that this isn't going to work for me. This isn't, I'm not like so-and-so. Compare-itis is just that. It's a mental thing. So don't compare yourself with anybody else.
Gotcha. So your whole setup in the morning, the first thing every day is to get your motivation and get your mindset running in the right direction.
Totally.
You have a lot of
to.
examples of how to do that. Cool stuff.
If I don't do that, I procrastinate.
Got it. Okay.
And if I start to procrastinate, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just do it.
Got it. Good piece of advice. It was more than one.
Well, if you notice, I didn't take a breath, so I strung it all together.
I couldn't stop you. Hey, let's head over to Hawaii, Mapu. Can we pick on you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What do you advise? Brand new person.
I'm at
One piece.
Okay. Sorry, I'm at my car servicing right now. But the first thing I do is, of course, if they want to build, I have them purchase a builder box right away. And I have them put a contact list together of 200 names. So I'll help them along the process where I'll ask them, who are your close-knit friends, your family, your neighbors, people you deal with on a daily, weekly basis. And I will have them text that little message to like 20 people right there in front of me.
Oh, cool.
And then I'll front them the 20 samples right away. And then when they get their box, they'll replace the 20.
Awesome. What a great.
Because I want to show them how simple it is. So when they do the text message, and then they get response and then they get all excited. And I show them this is so simple. And so I like them to get started right away. And then so I just forward them or sometimes I even forward the whole builder box. And then when they order their builder box, we just have it drop shipped to my house.
Perfect. Okay. Cool stuff. So great piece of advice. You get them up and moving right then, right now. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's head over to California. Darlene. Hold on. I can unmute you.
She said builder box.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Joy, go for you.
Looks like I'm Dave, according to the name.
I know.
So one of the first things I'd say is don't take no for an answer first, because I think just about all of the leaders who were introduced to Tavala, whether it was product or opportunity, said, thank you for thinking about me, but no thanks. And then, look where we are now, thank God. But when you asked me, Dave, earlier, what would be my bit of advice, for me, I always go back to being really clear on who you want to work with, because we're building a relationship, hopefully, for years to come. And so what I do is and I pulled out my list, and I hone it all the time, but I made a list of the kind of brand partners I'm looking for, because I think if you're really clear on who you're looking for, you're more apt to think of those people, and then you can surround yourself with the kind of people you want to work with. For example, someone who's a leader, self-motivated, self-starter, someone who's coachable, trainable, loves the industry, loves helping people, loves teaching people, high integrity. There are people, in fact, I'm an index card person. We were with another company, and I have thousands of index cards, and I went through lots of customers today and, honed a very small amount of people that I will contact for this opportunity. The product, is another thing. Also, top qualities of my ideal Ideal customer, I want someone who can afford the product, someone who will go and auto ship, and someone who will give me referrals. So I make a list of the top priorities for me. So when I talk to people, I'm going after that kind of person. And that's really worked. And when I get off of that, I go back to this list. And as soon as I once again get clear, we're all energy, you know, it's our vibration, then those people show up. We've seen it over and over again, Dave. So making this list today was good because I had to get really clear. Yeah, who do I want to introduce this to?
Yeah, good. Good. Here's a second question for you guys. And we'll make it the final question. What is your daily or your weekly or monthly rhythm? What do you do every day? And we got 6 of us on here. So let's keep it about 2 to 3 minutes each. What do you do? What's your daily, your weekly, your monthly rhythm? What rhythm are you in your business?
I'll go. I just, I would say almost daily is go through my, the papers, what do you call the folders that we made? Yeah. If I don't go through those daily, those people drop away out of my head.
So this is your follow-up process. So you're really important, and you stay on top of your follow-up process, Dave.
Right. And if I don't go through those files daily, I forget about them. So all I do, drop them a video. How's the trial going? Don't you just love the energy? Anything to keep in touch. So that pretty much is daily. I go through it daily. Whether or not I touch everybody daily is not necessarily so. But that's the main thing that I do daily. And
so let me ask you this. Great question. Let me interrupt you a second. So you do a lot of follow-ups. You're really good at doing that. Has that been, when you're following up, are you seeing success? And is it different when you're not following up? Do you notice, how big of a difference are you noticing?
Well, the main thing is that people fall through the cracks if I'm not following up. So I lose them completely. So not success with them for sure. So yes, better success. And I feel less panic. I feel more in control, less stress. We talk about stress in business. And so I try to find the most ways to reduce stress. And that's one of them, having control over our customers, our prospects. And I know where they are. I know they're written down. I know where to go see the process where everybody is. So that's very comforting to me. So I don't have to remember things, clear out the old headspace, and you only have room to remember so much, and there's no reason to remember that kind of stuff. So
gotcha. No, that's good. That's good. I find that really useful too. That's really good. Cool. Who'd like to be next? What's your daily, your weekly, or monthly rhythm?
I'll go. Well, on a daily basis, I like to reach out to a couple new people. Whether it's with a sample, put something on Facebook so I can offer a sample, having people come to me. But I try to reach out to 2 new people per day, so on a daily basis. Also, I do a lot of Facebook. I do a lot of private messaging with people because that's a great way of communicating, and I find that much more than phone calls and emails. People who are, busy in their own lives, they will connect with a instant message. So I do a lot of communicating throughout the day and just try to keep in touch that way. And always do my Facebook posts, keep myself out there with testimonials.
Gotcha. Cool.
Once again, daily.
You're the connector of our team, so you do a great job with that. So who'd like to be next? Rich, what do you do? What's one thing? No, you can give us a couple. What's your daily rhythm, man? What are you doing?
Well, as I mentioned, in the mornings, the gym, then the mental, then when I come home from the gym, half an hour or so of reading. There's reading every day. Then it's following up on Facebook and commenting and posts, and also, like Darlene mentioned, with the sheets, the follow-up sheets. Although I'm a techie person, the sheets are actually really better for me because they're right in front of me. And so I can just shuffle through the sheets. And then, that's during the day. And my goal is every single day to try to get out 2 samples a day is what it is. It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but when you do 2 samples a day, that's 10 a week, that's 40 a month. When you have 10 people on your team doing it, that's 400 a month. When you have 100 people on your team, that's 4,000 samples a month. So if all we do is think, we don't have to stress ourselves out that this is all about us. It's about helping and working with the team to do the same. A little bit is 1% of I'd rather make 1% of 100 people than 100% of all my effort. So making it simple and being able to show somebody that if all they did was get 2 samples and then follow up on those, the people they got samples to, they'll have a monster business. So it really is something simple and easy to do. You just have to be consistent with it.
Yep. And people miss that. People miss that. It almost looks too simple and they kind of devalue it, but it's critical. It's just a couple a day. And the leaders, that's all most leaders are doing, is a couple shares a day, but they're doing it all the time. 5 days a week. And it's just this thing, once it starts building, you get other people doing it with you, it goes nuts. It's awesome. Absolutely the most fun you'll ever have. So cool stuff. Who'd like to be next for your daily rhythm? Cindy, you started talking a minute ago. Your daily or weekly or monthly rhythm. What do you do on a daily basis?
Well, I do the follow-ups, like people say, but I try to work on my time management because I try to write down what I want to accomplish in a week. And then I try to plug those items in to what hours I have available. And so, like this morning, I had a meeting in Dallas, nothing to do with Tavala, but I knew I was going to have travel time and, had to be there. And so I blocked that time out. But when I travel, I try to watch or listen, not watch, listen to videos or something, even if I've heard it before, the video before, every time I hear I glean something else from it.
Me too.
So time management is, for me, something I've worked on for years, and I have developed some fairly good strategies that work for me. And that way I feel comfortable that everything I wanted to do in a week, I'm gonna get it done. And sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. And I just really like having that. And I've got to where I put it on my phone, a list under my notes, and refer to that. So if I'm at the grocery store, I think of something, I put it in the notes.
Got it.
In my phone. And time management to me is critical.
Good. Well, it's working for you because you're enrolling a lot of people and you're certifying a lot of brand partners. So absolutely working. Let's head down to Mapu. Mapu, the question, I know you're there not getting car service, but what's your daily rhythm?
I don't really have something set in stone.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do things every single day. I look at all my contacts and I follow up with the people I need to follow up, either by phone, text, or phone app.
Mm-hmm.
I use the phone app a lot. I love the phone app. And I'm always hunting. So here, there's a lot of people. I'm hunting.
For mimosa, right?
Mimosa. Mamona.
Mimona.
Mimosa's a drink. Mamona.
Yes, yes, Mamona. But yeah,
Cool.
that's what I do. Every day.
That's cool. One last question for everybody, real quick. Why Tavala? Why are you here? Why'd you come? Why are you still here? Why are you building a team? Who wants to go? Rich, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'm here because this is my legacy company. I'm here because I was sick and tired of constantly starting things up. And when you had contacted me, the thought of starting something new and building something else was a little taxing. And so, but after trying the products, and it was definitely the samples that convinced me. Otherwise, honestly, I wouldn't be here. And seeing how good the products were, I knew the corporate staff from before, and so I had the trust level with those in Tavala that were leading and running the show. And it was right now 53. It's to be able to build the legacy for my family, to be able to leave this for my children, and also to be able to have the time to enjoy through the rest of my 50s and my 60s and onward. So I want to be able to build that solid residual income.
Cool.
Because everything else that I built before was like a house of cards that fell away. So I'm looking to build something stable. And we're getting that now. So I'm really excited about that.
Awesome. Glad you're here. Darlene, why Tavala? Why'd you come here? Why are you still here?
Well, I came because it changed my life, you know, when I needed something to get my head out of the ice cream carton. And then when I was able to share it with other people, and they found that same freedom that I was able to find. And then all of a sudden I started climbing the financial ladder that I hadn't been able to do in other companies. And I felt that success, and it's just been so exciting. And I love all the corporate people. I just love everything about the company. The trip was so much fun. The recognition, the awarding, you know, just the whole process. I love everything about it. So I'm here to stay, and just happy every time I bring somebody else into the company that loves it as much as I do. Cindy Burton, Donna Palmy, Charlie. Oh my gosh, Charlie's a whirlwind of her own. You know, it's just a really exciting place to be. I'm very happy to be here.
Cool. That's awesome. Good stuff. Who'd like to be next? Why Tavala? Why are you here?
Well, I love network marketing, and Tavala, right from the get-go, we knew that we could build and trust that if we put energy in building an organization, that the company would do what they promised to do, and that is to deliver good products, quality products, on time, and pay us. And I feel really, really comfortable that this is our legacy that we will be building. I mean, Rich, I wish that I had found Tavala. I wish they were around when I was 53. We're 61. This is the last, you know, hurrah for us, and we want to create generational wealth for our family without question, and be able to do a lot of travel and impact people's lives. I love that we're the transformation company. Everything I've always wanted to do in life is helping someone transform in some way, whether it's physically, mentally, financially. That's just something that I've always really got a lot of pleasure out of. So network marketing is great, and Tavala is really doing that for us and for other people.
Awesome. Cindy, how about you? Why Tavala?
Well, I joined first to lose weight,
Okay.
but I also had a trust in Darlene because I've known her for 20 years. We tried to figure out how many years, but we gave up, so it's over 20. And so I trusted her, and I told her several times, and I wish I hadn't, because if I'd have joined when she first asked me, I would be a lot further along than I am now. But it was God's timing, not mine. And so I wanted to lose weight. And then when I talked to Darlene, the more I realized this is a ground floor opportunity. And I've always wanted to be on the ground floor of a network marketing company. Like, I can't wait until Tavala is a household word. And I mean, if you say Avon, everybody knows Avon.
Right.
If you say Pampered Chef, Mary Kay, all those, they're household words. People know them. And you say Tavala and they're like, what? And it's so fun to tell them, but I'm anxious to have the momentum stage where when you say Tavala, everybody goes, oh yeah, you know. And but my why is I just financial security.
Okay.
It's, I don't have a retirement plan and all of that, so I would be, if I don't have a financial income coming in, then I'm gonna have to live on Social Security, and we all know what that's like.
Yeah. Gotcha. Good. Okay. Cool. Let's head over to Mapu. Mapu, why Tavala? Why are you here?
For me, originally it was a product to lose weight, and it worked successfully. So my goals kind of changed, where I wanted to seek financial freedom, to have the freedom to do what I want, when I want, how I want. Also to pay for law school. That's gonna cost $250,000.
For your
But
son. Wow. Wow.
yeah. So anyway, but to have my son live his dream, right? We're kind of comfortable, but I felt, why not get even more comfortable, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. And there's a lot of people that need help, especially in Hawaii. It's kind of expensive here.
Yeah.
So most families have to live together, or they have to get a second job. So this is a really good alternative to kind of help them.
Right. Awesome. Well, let me just throw in my 2 cents too, guys, too. The reason I'm here, we weren't looking for something else. This kind of found us. And when it did, they connected with, corporate connected with Joy, and she said they want to send some samples, and I said no. I wasn't looking for something. I was, you hang around this industry long enough, you can get a little bit hardened sometimes. And within a week, we said, yeah, send the samples. And we were just so impressed with the Tavala trim that within the next, I guess, 24 hours, we were on the phone with Randy and Alan, and we literally resigned our position and left a fairly sizable check on the table to come to Tavala. Because what we saw here was products that worked. The company was the right mix, the right heart, they had the right backing, financing. They were making all the right moves. And I too wanted to be with a company that was fairly new. There's in that formulation phase, there's a lot of different, there's some challenges in there, right? We're now coming out of that phase, going into concentration. And that's part of the reason the certification system that we've put together is here, because it's all about getting all of our skill sets honed down so that we can drive from the field, drive this company to momentum, which is that third phase. That's the holy grail that everyone talks about. Very few get there because most of them don't have the pieces that we already have in place. So I came to be part of that. I came to get to help a ton of people have a new way of living and a new lifestyle for themselves. Personally, I came to also earn I guess I call them the super checks. I came for generational income, for being able, just for the quiet sense of just saying to myself, I climbed the mountain I wanted to climb. To me, that's an important piece of it, So, guys, I appreciate all of you guys being on. You're welcome to stay on for just a moment. I'm gonna wrap this call up and just go back to, let's go to here. And guys, thanks for being on the call tonight. This was session 4 of 4 on becoming a certified business builder. If you're brand new and you're watching this, we're excited that you're here. The first step is to become a certified brand partner. The brand partner, again, 2 samples a day for 5 days, and the business builder is 2 samples a day, 5 days for 4 weeks, you can do those at the same time. That first week of doing samples could be both for business, for your brand partner, as well as your certified business builder. So whatever's easiest, quickest for, excuse me, for you to get started, whether it's setting up a time with your upline, if it's maybe you already got product in, start sampling, and you'll learn as you go. That's one of the cool things about this industry. As you learn, you get paid for learning. And it's just really cool. And the better you get at it, the more money you start making. So thanks for being on the call tonight to the other leaders who took out a few minutes. We appreciate you. For everyone who's going to be certified as a business builder within the next week, we're so proud of you. All the brand partners who are now certified, that is awesome. We had 3 new people today qualify for the cruise. So it has been a fantastic week. So thank you all for your time and for being on here tonight. Have a fabulous rest of your evening. You absolutely deserve it. Dave DeBerardinis from Burlington, Vermont saying good night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.